Welcome back to Rusta's Realities, where my reality is your reality. Thanks for joining in when you could be any place in the city. Roll with me as I go into the center and enter into our reality. Like, share, subscribe. Friends and associates are just that. And sometimes there's rivalry. Created both accidentally and on purpose. Said rivalry leads to ribbing, playing the dozens, as well as pranks for both parties. Generally, no one is seriously harmed, just some bruised egos will be the maximum outcome, as well as some tear-jerking laughs. I've pulled my share of pranks, like nasty tasting chewing gum, exploding fart packets, and the old look at my hand gag pictured here. I even did the shampoo prank where the person began to wash their hair and I took advantage of the fact that they could not see and constantly squeezed more onto their head as they continually tried to rinse clean, frustratingly. I don't know how I managed to not loudly bust out with laughter. And what about catching a person walking and tripping them from the back? I'm sure you remember some of these and more. Sound off in the comments. Let me know some of the pranks that you pulled or seen. Let's have a dialogue. One, having a healthy sense of humor and the people around us the same makes for long and loyal friendships. Even if sometimes a prank almost or goes too far. Generally, it is all good. This short video speaks to pranks as they pertain to family, in particular sibling rivalries. For as long as there has been love in the family, rivalries has also existed. Some siblings harm each other, some are just what's classified as bullies to their brothers and sisters. Ultimately, it's fun for some and not so much for others. Here's my story. Scene: a warm, sunny day in the city of the Shy, and my brother and I are doing what brothers do, causing minor havoc around the house and neighborhood, and of course to each other. We both go out to the store. We both got money, and of course I had more, as age would predict, making my purchasing power greater. So of course I bought more, and it lasted longer. This was around the times where I was a soda consumer. My brother would eat and drink all of what he had and appeared to be satisfied. Well, come to find out that although he was welcome to share what I still had, he had to ask. He did not and helped himself to my soda in the 2-liter form. So I would go to get some soda from the fridge and the soda would be decreased. Imagine the disappointment at the sight of my personal drink being usurped. So I got on his case about it and left it alone. Then it would happen again, and my frustration grew. Now I am at the point where, okay, you're not listening and you are continuously violating my soda. Yeah, I got something for you. So I purchased another 2-liter and had a couple too. And then I poured in some colon cleanser powder. Now the product was a dark green powder, which made the orange soda a tad bit darker. I was sure that my brother would not notice that fact, as his only concern was to swallow as much of his big brother's soda as possible, not caring about the repercussions. I said one last time to him to leave my stuff alone and put the tainted soda in the fridge to wait for the thunder to commence. I laughed internally and lightly to myself as to witness the melee to unfold in the near future. Right on cue, my brother did the damn thing and I said nothing to him about it. Now, that should have made him think like, Akil did not say anything about the new soda that I drank. So he carried on. 30 minutes to an hour later, he starts complaining about his stomach. Got him, and me with a devilish grin in my head and a perplexed look on my face suggested that he drink some water, and he did. Which in my opinion made things worse. Got him, because water flushes the body's systems and pushes things along. So now he's full of my soda, colon cleanse, and now water to push it all along. So past an hour, and now he cannot stop going to the toilet. Every time he went in, I began to bust up laughing at him. I cannot recall if I ever told him why he temporarily lived on the toilet or not, as I remember the incident, but I don't remember if I told him about it, as a result of my old age. The next episode of Sibling Rivalry, my brother and I were fighting about something. Again, I'm too old to remember what it was about. And we were going back and forth, back and forth. My brother, growing tired, picked up the house broom. You know, the old house brooms with the really thick handle and made out of straw? And so he began lunging towards my face with the broom to keep me at a distance. Basically keeping me off of him. Me thinking that I was smarter would duck and dodge until he got a good shot in. When that broom connected with my face, the result of it sort of looked like what you see on the screen. My face, I suffered. I'll put it this way. We both suffered losses, but my losses were greater as the results of being poked in the entire face with a strong strawed broom left tiny holes throughout my entire face. So just to picture a dark-skinned guy with little holes in his face. They look like pores, like my pores were open over my whole entire face. Oh, the good old days where we fought and played, telling on each other to not be slayed by the strap that mama used like a gun to cap our asses. Smiles and cries, that's what it's all about. Sibling rivalry was done for personal pleasure and sometimes for clout. But in the end, family construct is what it's really about. I appreciate you for being here for those who are and are not making a salary. Get yourself some salary and be the best that you can be. And thank you for joining me here on Roster's Realities. Like the video, subscribe, and share. Comment. Let's have a dialogue. Peace.